I wanted to talk about a world that helped my head become free from a toxic pit that it had made on its own terms. And it's this world right here. Whole. Whole is a world I made and is a digitally physical representation of a concept that formed in my head around 5 years ago. I don't know the reason why it started to appear in my thoughts, but in my darkest moments, it would always appear and looks almost identical to this. It's a dark pit surrounded by coal, concrete, and a seat for me. When I went to this place in my head, I'd always find myself close to the edge. And as things gradually got worse and worse in my life, I'd find myself closer and closer to just falling down. I think the closest I've got was my legs dangling over this void, kind of like this. Yeah. I was rarely alone when I was in this place in my head. Most of the time, my best friend would be sat next to me, and sometimes other people that are close to me, ones that I care about a lot, and one that I still think about a lot, were also there. It wasn't a happy place to be, but the mind travelled there by its own feet. I would try to distract myself, to try and force my head to get out of this space, but it would almost always never work. There's an additional few things here that never appeared in my head, but they still relate to the thoughts and feelings I had and do still have, but I am working on that. Cigarettes, memories, a broken head. I won't say what they mean, since that would involve me opening up too much to strangers, but they're meaningful to me. A couple friends of mine actually came to this world after I asked for their feedback on the performance and the optimization, just to make sure there's no lag or any problems like that. But they came out of it sobbing, crying over the contents this space has. One of those friends wrote a piece about his experience in here and how it related to his own problems in life, and that shit moved me. So in a way, this world has turned from a pit to get stuck in to a space of reflection. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You know, ever since making this world, the whole has never returned, which is something I think is odd to imagine. Creating it in some form caused my head to stop going to it. Like it couldn't go to it anymore because it was someplace else. It was in a different form and a different realm. I created this world in a tough time, and I think working on it and expressing it helped me more than I could imagine during the countless hours I spent on Substance Painter and Blender. The whole has effectively been covered. It's been sealed off in my head, and it's now tucked away in virtual reality, where if I want, I can visit it when I want, not when my head wants to. But anyway, that's it. I just want to talk shit for a little bit. But have a good one. Thanks for hearing me, well, talk shit. Okay. Bye-bye. Content. Oh, my fucking teeth. Oh, you fuck it. Oh, it's fucking cold. Fuck.